I can't believe it's the end of the road for the Kitfox for Trent Palmer. I thought we would get into the rig. We're testing out some cool stuff. I'm using Sayintentions AI ATC. It's the first time I've used it. I know nothing really about ATC or comms over the radio in an aircraft. I've got a little tiny bit, but man, just enough to make myself look like an idiot. But this is really homage to Trent, the Kitfox. We're going to take off from his place. We're going to head out through the back blocks of his sort of backyard, really, and do some hilltop landings. We're even going to do some really cool water skiing and just having a good time in the backcountry, in his backyard. I don't know if his backyard is necessarily the backcountry, but it's close enough. And it is such an amazing place to fly around. So, Trent, we love your videos. I do anyway. It's Trent that's actually got me right into bush flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I wasn't really that big into it until seeing Trent's videos. They're just so inspirational. I've even got a one wheel because of him. I didn't even know one wheels existed all the way here out in Australia, but I've got one and it is awesome. Love his videos. Looking forward to what he's got coming up with his new build. And if you haven't seen Trent's videos, I'll put them up the top here. Man, they are really cool. They're really awesome videos. Well done, cool tunes. Hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Share it with all your friends. I'm loving the growth of this channel and I really enjoy making these videos. So let's dive in and I hope you enjoy this one.
Out the front of Trent's place, we've got the Kitfox. He's selling this, so I thought we'd do a bit of a homage to the Kitfox and Trent, the amazing videos he's made flying that incredible plane, and I can't wait to see the build come to life with the new aircraft that he's putting together. It's basically man, this thing is wicked. It's like an X-Cub, but fully decked. Awesome strengthening to the frame and really light and luggage capacity, all this cool stuff. So that's going to be really cool to see it come out. But we're doing some cool stuff today, and we're actually using Sayintentions AI. I'm only running the trial at the moment, and so far it is epic, and I'm going to buy it. The chatter is excellent, the ability for it to hear what I'm saying, and even if I make stupid mistakes, which is totally what I'm doing because I'm less than an amateur, it cleans it up and reports back to me nice and easily. And it's a really nice intro into comms and having to tune the frequencies and understand all of that stuff, as well as a bit of leeway where, you know, you're not actually talking on real ATC. So let's get this in the air and let's communicate to ATC. We'll punch in where we're going to go. We're going to go to Tucky Tahoe, I think it is, and there's some radio chatter already, and we'll do a few little landings on some of the hills and just having a really good time. So let's see what we need to be doing and who we're tuning in with. So first off, we'll put in where we are and then where we're heading to. So we'll get our menu up here, and we'll get a flight plan going. Origin is Trent's place, FFOX, and that's in, and we're going to head to Tucky Tahoe, which is KTRK. All right, cool. So we've got some coordinates put in there. We'll get that back to full, and let's get on the radio and see if we can't make a mess of it. So what are we going to want? We want departure is 126.3. So let's see what we got there. All right, and go easy on me. I am less than an amateur. So we can shrink that and expand the Sayintentions, and just trying to remember what the
Qatari 00 at 4,000 feet.
What was the call sign? Rhino Steed. Okay, so Rhino Steed, Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, taking off from Freedom Fox runway, heading Tucky Tahoe for VFR and flight following.
Nobody is listening on 118.6.
I thought we changed that. Okay, let's check that again. So that was 1263, but that's pretty cool. 1263. Enter. And we'll switch channels. Okay, let's try again. Okay, and I can actually have a look at what I read out here. I like this
8800
because it
contact Doha approach on 119.725.
basically is showing you the communication. So we'll go again. Rhino, Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, taking off from Freedom Fox runway, heading Tucky Tahoe for VFR and flight following.
Kitfox Hotel 13 Mike Bravo. NorCal approach on departure. Maintain VFR at or below 7500 feet. Departure on 126.3. Squawk 3445.
Copy that, NorCal. Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo. Maintain VFR below 7,500. Departure on 126.3. Squawk 3445.
0 Doha approach identified. Good afternoon, Doha QNH 1006.
I said one too many fours then. Let's see what they say.
Fox 3 Mike Bravo, read back correct. Ground is on 121.9 safe flight, sir.
Okay, ground is on 1219.
Climb and maintain flight level 310.
Okay, ground is on 1219.
Doha approach, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Okay, so look, we're good to go. We'll shrink that up and let's get this puppy in the air. So let's just check flight controls real quick. Everything's looking good.
Box descending 3000.
Okay, half flaps. Park brake is off.
Speed below 185 and at 76 miles.
Hey, what do you say? This whole town could be red by the end of the day. If you feel alright, we could throw it and drive. With the radio up so loud they can hear us from now. Me and you, nothing to do. These days they come and go.
Alright, we're in the air.
Tango reduced to 100 knots, your number 2 following a Cessna.
Slowing to 100 knots, number 2 behind the...
Oh man, that just looks epic, doesn't it? And a really good show of the Tobii eye tracker at the moment. So let's say you need to get up and a bit higher to look out over the dash because it's a tail dragger when...
Radar contact over Freedom Fox Strip at 6600 feet. Rhino altimeter 30.24.
FedEx 1296 cleared visual approach runway tree 6 right, maintain 170.
Cleared visual runway tree 6 right, maintaining 170 FedEx 1296.
NorCal, copy that. Radar contact over Freedom Fox Strip at 6600 feet. Rhino altimeter 30.24.
4 Lima.
I don't know if that's what I was meant to do.
773 Delta Echo traffic at 1 o'clock.
It felt cool.
Ground altitude unknown.
Looking for traffic, 773 Delta Echo.
American 1555 contact approach 125.8.
Anyway, back to what I was saying with the dash. So
125.8.
you know, you can sit up in the cockpit a little bit. You can sit back in the chair.
Mike Bravo, contact Oakland Center on 128.8.
Qatari 800, climb and maintain flight level 270.
East Rare 65906, heavy.
Copy that. NorCal approach. Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, contact Oakland Center on 128.8.
Piper 219 Sierra.
So this is what's cool, right? They've injected the
up to 6,000
frequency that you need to be on straight into the Garmin. I hadn't had to put anything in there, so
1308, climb and maintain flight level 340.
when you're flying, man, that makes it so much easier, and especially in VR as well, that it's injecting that directly in. So then I can just hit that comm and switch straight over to 128.8. So I might just see that we can get them on that frequency.
United 758, maintain separation with traffic ahead. Reduce speed to 200 knots.
Oakland Centre, Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, heading Tucky Tahoe from NorCal approach. Oh, I should have told him distance. Ah, man, there's so many. I lock up. There's so much going on.
Fox Hotel 13 Mike Bravo, Oakland Center. Good morning, Reno altimeter 30.27.
Copy that, Oakland Center. Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, altimeter 30.27.
United 87.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh man, this is wild though. As a training tool,
Airways Bravo 001.
blown my mind. Absolutely blown my mind.
For the ILS runway 8 into Jersey via JW1. I'll have your descent in 10 minutes. Let me know if you want to descend sooner.
Okay, now we're getting a bit high there. They said no higher than 7.5, so
5,000 vectors for the RNAV runway 20 approach.
so we're just going to back off a little bit there. We've been getting a little bit cheeky.
Bravo Charlie climb and maintain 10,000.
Climbing to 10,000, November 672 Bravo Charlie.
Now we're going to take a little bit of a detour here because we're going to go down.
18, contact Alps radar Geneva on 119.175.
And let's see if we can't do some wheel surfing.
Emirates 3418, Alps radar Geneva identified. Good afternoon.
So cool having the radio chatter. It really makes you feel so much more engaged with the game. It is a monthly subscription though. I think it's about 16 US pesos. So yeah, it's something to consider. But
American 106, contact New York Center on 133.2.
I reckon if you're serious about your flying,
133.2 American 106.
and you're at least flying a couple of times a month, to me that seems like reasonably good value for having such good comms. And look, VATSIM for the kind of flying that I do sometimes tends to be sparse and lacking.
Identified. Good afternoon.
And yeah, when you're out bush and stuff, it's kind of nice to have that, you know, to have some traffic and to have some communications going on. Some of the bush stuff that I'm doing, where I'm going right out into the backcountry, there really is no ATC. There's nothing, and
North Shuttle 1890 request 17,000.
yeah, and you're just getting no one if you're out there. So you know that's a shame. Now look, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's shrink that up. We're going to flick to camera and let's see if we can get some cool footage doing some wheel surfing. Oh man, that is cool. Oh, the pull on the stick. Man, like I know that's not real, but I've got the effect turned on for that kind of touchdown effect. And wow, that is cool. Man, is that a bird? Is that a car? Oh man, that is cool. Woohoo! Oh man, that was cool. That was some cool flying.
65906, climbing flight level 115 for flight level 240.
The feeling on the stick, because I've got the effect turned on, so that landing has a feel. Now, that's not realistic at all. My Air Force friend Andrew wouldn't have that on, but the feeling of
Washington Center, turn left, heading 070.
Feeling of coming in then and touching the water and actually feeling it through the stick, man, that was cool. That was super cool. Man, it is a beautiful day. We took off about 7 a.m. For everyone, and what are we at now? Yeah, 7:22 and 12 degrees. Beautiful, beautiful day.
Nicosia radar, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Just realised I've been running half flaps there. Whoopsie. I'm also running a mod that puts the power lines and telecom towers, radio towers, any of that other cool stuff in the game, and it just makes such a difference to the realism. Flying along and seeing power lines that you've got to either, be cheeky and fly under or fly over. Not that you'd probably ever fly under power lines in real life, but man, the immersion is epic.
American 467, maintain 250 knots.
Maintaining 250 knots. American 467.
Woohoo! Getting a little bit of turbulence through here. Wow.
American 350, traffic alert, climb immediately to flight level 340.
Yeah, wow, we are really getting some...
Immediately to flight level 340, American 350.
Oh yeah. We are getting a little bit rough through here.
Foxtrot, climb and maintain 1000.
Climbing to 1000, November 9537 Foxtrot.
Okay, now we have got some mountains just up the back here. We're going to see if we can actually get up onto the top of one of those, and we're going to go in for a...
Contact Philadelphia approach on 120.425.
We're going to go in for a landing. I love coming out into the backcountry here and doing these bush landings. I'm super jealous of Trent, all his mates. The places they've got to fly is just incredible. It's pretty flat terrain where I live, and you'd have to go a fair distance to try and get some good terrain. Plus, I'm not a pilot, and the expense of having one of these aircraft here in Australia is pretty extreme. So, but just the mountain ranges around Trent's place.
Climbing 3,000 feet.
That's one of the beauties of YouTube and the internet. I mean, I just did not realise how spectacular this backcountry was around where they live, Idaho, Rhino, out in these back areas. It's just stunning. The terrain is absolutely beautiful. Australia's got some beautiful terrain as well, but a lot of that is eastern states or up north. Western Australia tends to be a pretty flat, barren place, unless you go right up north. There's not a lot going on. Okay, I think our altitude. Oh yeah.
To Glasgow as filed up departure. We'll fly radar vectors to Exmoor. Departure from runway 08 and an initial climb to 200. Departures 12898 and squawking 4575. Heavy lift 32.
Oh man, I keep forgetting to tell my squawk.
London Control, heavy lift 32, say again.
He sounded Aussie. Alright, so we are making our way up to these mountain ranges, and we're going to see if we can be cheeky and get up on there. So we're just getting back down below 7, I think they said 7.5.
Center on 133.2.
Switching to New York Center, 133.2, American 106.
Woohoo, we got some turbulence going on.
Lufthansa 441 Heavy, proceed direct to fix Alpha Lima Tango.
Oh man, that sun. That is just amazing. The lighting. Okay, we're definitely going to be cracking 7,000 if we have to. Let's see if we can request to go higher. Okay, who was our tower? Let's say intentions. Okay, it was Oakland Center. Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo requesting higher altitude. Over. Oh, I forgot to give him my squawk. I'm saying over. It's just a mess. It's a complete mess.
Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, climb and maintain 8500 feet.
No way! Oh man, that is...
8906, contact Edmonton Center on 135.6.
I have never requested that before.
Easy 14 Golf November, flight level 380.
Copy that, Oakland Center. Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, climbing to 8,500, squawk 3445.
Easy 14 Golf November, breast control, identified. Good afternoon.
Shrink that up. Now probably confirm that back, perhaps because I've said something, or maybe not. Oh, that was cool. That was real cool. Just to have that interaction. That
3 Mike Bravo, altitudes at your discretion.
altitudes at our discretion.
3, Sweden control. Expect the visual runway 32 approach into Jokkmokk. Advise ready to descend. Otherwise, I'll give you your descent in 20 minutes.
I don't know if I need to radio back, but I'm going to because I'm having fun.
Climb and maintain flight level 380.
Oakland Center, Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo. Copy that. Altitude is at our discretion.
FedEx 235 Budapest radar identified. Good afternoon.
Man, it's cool. It's definitely giving me confidence to be talking over the radio, whether or not what I'm saying is correct. Oh man, I think.
3 Mike Bravo, Roger. Altitude is at your discretion.
Yes. Oh, it's getting rough.
It's
getting rough. It's getting rough. Okay, we're going to see if we can. Might be a bit short, but that snow section there.
Echo Alpha, Shannon Center. You're leaving controlled airspace. Contact Oceanic Control. Primary is 119.56. 5 secondary is 132.335.
Oh, it is getting rough through here.
North Shuttle 189.
So we're at 8,200.
Romeo for the ILS runway 22 approach into
Whoa!
QNH 1013.
Whoa! Whoa, Daddy. Okay, yeah, I don't think.
Bravo. Contact Truckee Tower on 120.575.
Copy that, Oakland Center. Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo. Contacting Tuckey Tower. Over.
QNH 1013, North Shuttle 1890.
What do we got down there? I don't think we can land there.
Bonanza 632.
This is just getting too rough, man.
260 ident.
Let's have a quick look at what they actually said there. So what did they say? 12057. Okay, Tuckey Tower. All right, so they would have already punched that in. So there it is. We got 120.575 on standby, ready to switch. So we'll switch now. Tuckey Tower. Tuckey Tower. Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo. Distance 10 nautical miles. Bearing 191. Squawk 3445. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh man, I tell ya. Whew!
Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, Truckee Tower, roger. Continuous cleared. Kitfox Hotel 13 Mike Bravo, Truckee Tower. Make straight in for runway 20.
Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray, extend upwind. I will call your crosswind.
Extending upwind, awaiting crosswind call. Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray.
Tuckey Tower, Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo. Copy that. Straight in for runway 20. Oh man, it just feels cool. You feel important. Jesus, I tell you what though, my hat is off to real pilots being able to fly an aircraft, communicate, navigate, and keep it all together. What are we sitting at here? We're at 8,000, and man, we're probably in a bad spot. We're sitting right across this mountain range, and it's pretty rough. So, just looking for a cheeky spot where we might be able to nose in for a bit of a bush landing. Whoa! Okay. I think we're going to get down out of that following that peak there, because that's getting pretty sketchy. And we'll see if we can get ourselves a cheeky little bush landing. It looks like we might have some clearings coming up through here.
Holding short of runway 20 citation 433 Mike Whiskey.
Can get pretty rough if you just land on the bush terrain here, but that actually looks like we might have a bit of a clearing down there towards the water. So we might actually see if we can
runway 30 Beechcraft
just nose her in. So we got flaps down, just washing off a bit of airspeed here. We're still going pretty quick. We'll try and get her right down to about, I think she starts to fall out of the sky about 60, so we'll...
Diamond Tree, 71 Bravo Charlie, make a right turn, heading 180 traffic at your 9 o'clock. 1 mile altitude, 1500 feet.
Right turn to 180, looking for traffic, Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
Stepping into the fold, staring at the unknown. It's got a way of showing us where we need to go. Walking into the sea, staying light on your feet. It's got a way of showing up.
And we're down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I'm gonna make it somehow, past the fire, past the sounds. Moonshine through the clouds, saddle up, 'cause there's no stopping me now. No stopping me. No stopping me now.
Okay, so I think they thought we landed. Welcome to Truckee, contact ground on 118.
Mooney, 824 Foxtrot Delta, enter right downwind runway 15, report 3 mile final.
Truckee Tower, Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo. We put the plane down for a bush strip landing. We will be taking off again and heading towards your position for landing.
5 Juliet Delta, taxi to runway 07 via Bravo.
I don't know what to say. All right, let's get this thing in the air.
Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, make straight in for runway 20.
Cool. See what I mean? They're really forgiving. So what I've done there is probably completely wrong. I'm sure it is.
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike.
And flaps up. But you know, they're just gonna be gentle and come back with a reasonable command, and it's soft.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 30 wind calm.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 30 Bonanza 64 Fox Alpha 2.
Skyhawk 505 Alpha Mike, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
Extending downwind, awaiting base call. Skyhawk 505 Alpha Mike.
Let's see if we can get ourselves up onto one of these hills here. I'm not seeing anything that's looking clean for a landing just yet.
824 Foxtrot Delta.
Yeah, it's looking pretty mountainous, and I think we're not too far from. Yeah, that's going to be us right there.
Taxi to holding point runway 32 via taxiway Bravo.
Taxiing to holding point runway 32 via
Okay.
taxiway Bravo.
We're going to head into the hills
01 Bravo.
up here to the left. So I might just radio, and I don't know if this is what you meant to do, but I guess we should probably tell them. Tuckey Tower, Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, diverting to the east for a fly over the mountain range before heading back for runway 20 if still available. If it's still available. Oh man. I've had no lessons. I've had a little bit of tuition from my retired Air Force mate Andrew.
Fox 3 Mike Bravo approved. Proceed with your diversion to the east for the flyover, then
Wow.
return for runway 20.
Man, that is so cool. That is just so cool.
Right base runway 21.
Oof, man, we are getting rough up in here. So we've still got clearance for any altitude. that we're capable of flying in. But I thought it would just be cool if we can catch ourselves a nice mountaintop landing.
Cleared to land runway 24, wind calm.
Cleared to land runway 24, Beechcraft 9001 Bravo.
Warrior Tree 71 Bravo Charlie, make right traffic.
Man, those winds. It's funny because a couple of times Trent, when he's flying in his videos, you know, it's hard for us to appreciate what he's experiencing, but he's commented on some of the turbulence and how scary that can be. And I mean, sometimes it gets pretty violent in the sim rig, just like then. And I can only imagine that it must get hectic when you're actually flying a real bush plane over terrain like this, where you've honestly got not a lot of options if things go bad. That must be pretty, yeah, that must be pretty extreme.
180 traffic at your 9 o'clock. 1 mile altitude, 1500 feet.
Right,
so we're going to see.
Looking for traffic, Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
We're going to have to push these engines. We're pushing the RPM into the red, but just want to see if we can get some altitude here.
Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
National Tower, Boeing 813 Alpha Zulu, holding short at 35, request takeoff clearance.
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike, cleared to land runway 21.
Cleared to land runway 21, Skylane.
I think I might have found a spot for us. It's going to be over here to the right, and it'll be in the snow, and that'll be really cool if we can get that. That'll make for some pretty cool camera angles.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21, Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray.
Oh, I was just about to say that it felt like it was starting to calm out a little bit there, but now the turbulence has kicked in again, so...
Warrior Tree 71 Bravo Charlie, cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, I think we might have something.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Warrior Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
We'll do a little flyover and see if we can't nestle this up on top of the mountain range. Oh man, this is really cool.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, Bonanza 9001 Bravo.
Okay, so we're at 10,000.
Air 5 Juliet Delta, runway 07, wind 08, palm 085 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
We're in the red, just backed it off a little bit there, RPM. Man, she is rough. Rough through the hills here. Ooh.
Clear for takeoff, runway 07, Zepo 5 Juliet Delta.
Oh man. Oh, jeepers. Oh man, that looks cool. That looks really cool. Whew! Oh man, the feeling of vertigo when you're coming out over mountain ranges like this is just awesome. Look at that. Oh, that is rough. That is getting rough.
Runway 30 Bonanza, November 64, Foxtrot Alpha 2.
Okay, I think I can see.
3 Alpha Zulu, contact departure on 125.8.
I think I can see what we're going to try and do here, and it is super dangerous. But we'll see if we can't make this work.
Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray, cleared for takeoff, runway 22.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 22, Skyhawk 542 Alpha X-ray.
Yeah, is that going to be able to...
Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie, turn left, heading...
Yeah, okay, I think we'll be able to. So just up ahead here to the right, we should be able to come in at an angle, and we'll be basically going up a slope, and that slope should then help wash off airspeed so that we can get ourselves
3232, contact departure on 128.988.
just to the top of that that snow area there, so not too far. And we'll see if we can't pull this off. And then we'll head down to Takitaho. I think I'm saying it right. And pull in for a landing.
128.98 heavy lift 32.
This is going to be dangerous. This is going to be dangerous. Yeah, okay, I think this will do it.
Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta taxi to runway 16 via Alpha and Charlie.
Yep.
Taxiing to
All right.
runway 16 via Alpha
So I'm just
and
gonna
Charlie Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta.
turn around so we can line up here.
Bonanza November 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2 enter right base runway.
Oh, this is sketchy, man. This is sketchy. Let's see if we can come in right on top there. Just don't know what it's like. We'll get in a little low though, just so we can see if we got any rocks and.
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike, make left traffic runway 30. Making left traffic runway 30. Skylane 422 Alpha Mike.
All right.
Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta enter right base runway 27. Right base runway 27 from Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta.
All right. It's do or die. Okay, we've got some flaps. So yeah, this is the kind of flying I actually really enjoy doing, is getting out into the backcountry and just trying to land it in some sketchy spots, having a little explore and an adventure. It is a heck of a lot of fun. Oh, it is rough. Man, it is rough.
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike, make left traffic runway 36 cleared for takeoff.
Making left traffic cleared for takeoff, runway 36.
All right, let's radio Tucky and request approach.
Right base, runway 27 for Warrior Tree, 71 Bravo Charlie.
Truckee Tower, this is Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, requesting approach on runway 20. I don't know if that was right, actually, requesting approach. That might mean that I'm actually...
Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, make straight in for runway 20.
There we go. Okay, so runway 20.
Mike Bravo, wind 345 at 9er. Runway 20, clear to land.
Copy that, Truckee Tower. Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, winds 345 at 9, runway 20 cleared to land. I don't know.
Tango departure when it's filed. Runway 27 departure with initial climb 5000.
Now runway.
123.7 stroking 52.
I've landed here before, so runway 20 is that runway just down there.
Alpha Mike, turn left heading 090, contact departure.
So we're going to bring her in and put her down there.
Contacting departure Skyhawk 505 Alpha Mike.
Now we're allowed to come straight in, so I don't think we say downwind or anything like that, but when we make our turn, we'll radio that we're on final. And
824 Foxtrot Delta taxi to runway 16 via Alpha and Charlie.
Man, it's been a rough fly today.
To runway 16 via Alpha and Charlie Mooney, 824 Foxtrot Delta.
Truckee Tower, this is Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo. We are on final for runway 20.
Warrior Tree 71 Bravo Charlie. Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, winds calm, runway 20, cleared to land. Warrior Tree 71 Bravo Charlie, hold short of runway 09, awaiting further clearance. Holding short of runway 09, Warrior Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
Okay.
Beechcraft 9001 Bravo, maintain current heading traffic at your 12 o'clock.
I don't know if we did Trent a service or a disservice with that, with that mountain range landing attempt, but we'll see. I feel like we've got a bit of a crosswind though, but we'll see what's happening here. Got half flaps.
Citation 4 Tree Mike Whiskey, hold short of runway 20 traffic on final.
Holding short of runway 20 citation 4 Tree.
And we are down.
Warrior Tree 71 Bravo Charlie, cleared for takeoff runway 27. Cleared for takeoff.
Truckee Tower, this is Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo. We have touchdown and requesting taxi to parking.
Taxiing to holding point runway 13 via Alpha citation 4 Tree Mike Whiskey.
Now watch, they'll change my channel, or maybe it's already changed.
270 contact departure. Left to 270, contacting departure Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie. Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, taxi to General Aviation parking via Quebec. Have a great day.
Oh, they didn't tell me to change frequency.
Citation 4 Tree Mike Whiskey, maintain current heading, expect further instructions in
Taxi to General Aviation parking Quebec. Have a good.
Maintaining current heading, awaiting further instructions. Citation 4 Tree Mike Whiskey.
Copy that, Truckee Tower. Kitfox 3 Mike Bravo, taxiing to General Aviation parking via Quebec.
Alpha 2.
Shit. Okay, we made a mistake there. That's another runway.
Ying Tower, Southern 5808, runway 205 right, ready for takeoff.
That sounds like a real. That sounds like a real player.
Foxtrot Alpha 2, cleared for takeoff, runway 29. Cleared for takeoff, runway 29, Bonanza 6.
I feel like you can tell when you've got real players on here.
Winds 360 at 4, runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff, China Southern.
Cleared for takeoff! Yeah!
08, thank you.
And yeah, this is where the Toby works really good, because I can just sit up and actually see over the dash, as you'd probably do in the real world. So this is us. We've made it. Woohoo!